Great American Project Pre-73 Mark III. This is kind of a short and sweet, easy just off the camera, no fancy post-production, none of that. If you're looking for that, I'm just being lazy today. It's my weekend, so you guys just have to deal, right? You guys are big guys, you'll handle this. Here's what we got. We got a preamplifier solution that I needed that, quite frankly, was because my Shure SM7B is basically the black hole when it comes to gain. It eats gain like nobody's business. It's a dynamic microphone. It's a professional level broadcast type of microphone. And my poor mixers and other devices were saying, you got to be kidding, right? So I got this preamplifier by a strong recommendation from other folks that are in the know and in the business. And with 80 dB of gain, I figured, hey, what the heck? I can't lose. So I got this guy here. I've been probably using him for, gosh, we'll be coming close to maybe a year and a half or so, maybe 2 years, maybe a little bit less. But this has been doing incredibly well for me, I have to say. I think it's one of my favorite products when it comes to my production or studio work here. Basic lay of the land is really easy. To the very left is power. Just to the right of that is your direct input, or we call it DI, and it's a switch that enables, disables. And above that, you got a mic line switch, as well as to the right of that, the phantom power 48 volts. So if you're going to drive a condenser, you're going to need to drive some power into that guy. High pass filters accordingly for 40 and 170 hertz respectively. You've got an impedance switch here of 1200 and 300 ohms. I set mine to the 300 because my microphone is closer to 300 as far as its nominal impedance. 80 dB worth of gain. There's a dial just to the right there, and just to the right of that's going to be the output knob, so kind of more fine adjustment going to your output. You have an insert input, you have also a microphone input, as well as a line output to go to your device recorder, mixer, what have you. Okay, and then last but not least, on the right hand side as far as switches go, you have the vintage preamplifier switch. What does that do? Fattens the sound, creates a kind of a more of a distorted sound, kind of reminiscent more of electronics from like the 60s and the 70s. For me, I could do without it, so I don't use it. I really just didn't care for it. Peak level meters on the top right, -10, 0, +10, and clip. If you're clipping, well, stop doing that. It's not going to sound good. This guy's not really huge. He's not really super deep, which is nice. So he kind of goes in a lot of different places. Kind of a half rack size, if you will. So it makes it fairly easy to rack mount as long as you've got the correct rack mount drawer to complement this, or some people call a plate. I have to say, because of the fact that it has all the core values, since it is transformer loaded, it is all using fully discrete electronics. No IC amps, thank you very much. It just sounds really good. Noise floor is kind of what I expected. I'm pumping this thing up pretty good. Get a little bit of noise, but if I had to do it through the preamplifiers itself, nominally my mixers and such, the noise floor is going to be way higher and the distortion is going to be way higher. So the Great Americans Project Pre-73 Mark III is a real big boost, and I'm not trying to be funny when I said that, in the way I record and produce my stuff. I'm going to make this an admonishment for everyone. This is not a panacea. If you're planning to buy this and hook it up with a great quote-unquote cheap microphone, you're going to be gravely disappointed. Okay, this is not the magic pill. All right, if you got a good microphone, this is going to do very well. If you got a bad microphone, this will probably tell you why. Okay. So, get a microphone that matches your voice well. Get a quality microphone. You want to do it once, you want to hang on to it for a while. And put a good microphone preamplifier after it. You don't need to spend a ton. I think this was $350, maybe $375 from Sweetwater. I don't remember. But it's still in the current catalog on Sweetwater. They'll take great care of you. I've been working with Sweetwater for over, 20 plus years. And this is not a paid endorsement from those guys. I don't get a penny one from these guys. I just happen to like dealing with them. They're great guys and gals. Girls, I should say. Some people are offended by gals. Okay? So, when I recommend this Pre-73 Mark III, provisionally, yes. If you have a need where your microphone is incredibly power hungry, by the way, I forgot to mention this will do ribbons too. If you got a ribbon microphone, if you've got a dynamic microphone that really wants a lot of gain, this is a great way to go. All right. And it's not really super expensive. It's not really super huge. It's very well made. Very nice tactile feel to all the switches and the knobs. I think it's one of my better buys, frankly. And I really do enjoy using them a lot. And I think you may too. Applications, voiceover work, production, music creation. My particular application was mostly for my video reviews and also for my work. I demanded to have the best sound as well as video that my work would ever ask for me. A lot of people say, wow, we get into Vincent's place, we're talking about a studio here. Well, I don't know if it's all that, but the GAP 73, Pre-73 Mark III actually really helps. So if you're looking for something to up your game quite a bit, give yourself more gain, you got a hard to drive dynamic or ribbon, I don't know, like an EV, Electro Voice EV 20 or 30, or you got a Shure SM7B, and you need to give it a good swift kick in the gain section, well, this is it. Well, this is all we're going to talk about today. Hey, it's my weekend, so I'm getting lazy, but I wanted to put something out on this guy. I really do like this guy. Check him out, and please subscribe, select notifications. You know, people say hit that bell. Greatly appreciate it. It helps me help you all out there make a better choice. I'm a little bit more of the layperson when it comes to talking about this stuff. So if you're looking for an engineer, you got the wrong channel. But if you're looking for somebody who's going to be honest and has done this a long time, well, I'm your guy. So thanks a lot again for watching and listening, and look forward to seeing you all on the next one. Stay safe out there. Take care. Bye.